Well, my most important role in my perspective is like an orchestrator of the entire customer journey. I think the role of a marketer should be like a conductor in an orchestra, a right symphony between the different instruments like media, channels, also a mix of creative, and how can a customer see the communication. I think that's the core job of a marketer. Intuitiveness, a lot of risk appetite, and most importantly, customer obsession. I think these are three skills every marketer should have. Well, in terms when you say overrated, I think marketeers many think that they are filled with creativity, lot of digital knowledge, maybe at times, and innovation also. As said, these are three things which I think are quite overrated when you look at a marketing person. Maybe we are not able to deliver to the expectations. I think post-pandemic, not much has changed, but what's important is marketeers are now much more sharper. There's a human angle to what we try and do, and the emphasis is also a lot on omni-channel. So online, offline, seamless blending. I think that's the key theme post-COVID. Well, crisis is the best time to change, and I think for us, I am now a much more firm believer that never lose an opportunity to do big changes during a crisis, and don't let a crisis, an opportunity like a crisis, go waste. So that's a biggest learning for me. I think with this current business situation, marketeers will be pushed with more accountability, and that will come from more data and more analytics and transparency in this entire sector. Well, for me, it's very clear that when you think of strategy, also think of execution in the same breath. I think the success lies in thinking of a strategy which can be executed and also pursuing it till the end and ensure it's executed. Well, the best advice on the job is, I was told by one of my in my early years by a colleague of mine that never change anything for the sake of changing. Before you change, think of what the other predecessor must have thought about it to get it in the first place. And I think that's a great piece of advice, because I think we tend to get into topics and push changes, but we never think from the other person's shoes who thought of the original process. Why did they think why it is the way it is? And then maybe to do a change is always better. Well, the worst advice I can say is there's always a next time. I have many colleagues, sometimes they say, okay, this time it didn't work, there's always a next time, but the market and the consumers are not as pardoning. So basically, ideally one should get it right the first time. I think my piece of advice will be keep focused, be obsessed with customers, look at what they want, plan your strategies around them, and on the other side, ensure that you are as equally passionate about execution and ensure that you are able to realize what you dreamt of, what you planned, also when you plan any campaigns or any activities.